Today I'm troubleshooting still on my RZR 900. I've got a couple of things I've found, but one thing I'm checking, and I think I have found a problem, is my accelerator pedal. And I want to explain a couple things about this because it surprised me how it works. I'm going to try and get the light on this. So in any case, that's the connector on the accelerator pedal. There's 6 pins in there. And when you look really close in there, you probably won't see this on the camera, maybe you will. Those pins are lettered A, B, C, D, E, F. So there's 6 pins on this. And I assumed that this was a variable resistance, like so many sensors, like your throttle position sensor, everything, where moving the pedal is changing resistance. But there's 6 pins. So what this is indeed, it's probably a variable resistor inside, 2 of them, and it's redundant. So you have 2 in case one fails, so that the machine isn't going to take off thinking it's to the pedal to the metal when in fact your foot's not on the gas. Both would have to read the same for the most part. However, what is different about this one, if it was just a resistance, you could just hook your ohm meter up to that and measure it and check it, but you can't. I've done all kinds of things trying to figure this out. So I've looked at the pinning on this, and it's fed with 5 volts. The sensor voltage for the ECM feeds this. And what it is 2 completely different ones, but you won't get any readings out of this unless you feed it with 5 volts and ground. And then the 3rd pin is the output that goes back to the computer. So what I've done is I made myself just a short cable here, and I have some little wiring clips that I put on these to make it easy to put them on, so I can just push them on the pins. So I also have a power supply here, which I'm using, and I'm sure most of you won't have this, but I have an adjustable power supply, so I've set it to 5 volts. So I'm going to feed this pedal with 5 volts. This is something you can easily get yourself. However, you can go on Amazon and get a 5 volt supply for probably 10 or 15 bucks, and I will put a link in my video if you feel like going to get those. It's handy when you're trying to troubleshoot some of these computerized sensors. So what I'm going to do here now is connect it to the pins. So for reference, if you're doing this, again, right now the way I'm looking at it, the bottom pin is pin A, holding it like this. And so basically A is the output for sensor number 2, I'm going to call it, or sensor number 1 in here because there's 2 of them. So basically A is what the computer is reading, B is ground, and C is 5 volts. Then when you go up to the next one, D is 5 volts, E is ground, and F is the output back to the computer. So I'm going to hook this up and I'm going to show you what it does. I'm going to set sensor 1 and then sensor 2, and you'll see what I'm seeing hopefully here. So I'm here now. I have the 3 wires hooked up as I described to this sensor, and now here's the voltmeter, and it's showing 1 volt at the moment. When I depress on it, you can see the voltage increases. So it's going from 1 to 4 volts. So again, I don't know what's normal, but I'm assuming that's probably normal. Now I'm going to hook up the second one, and we're going to check that out. Okay, now I have the other pins hooked up. The other side of this sensor is hooked up, and it's starting with 538 millivolts, so that's half a volt roughly, 0.53 volts. As soon as I touch this pedal, look, it went to 0. Now it's at 6.4. There seems to be something funny. Anyway, I'm going to go all the way up. So this one's going up to about from half a volt to 2. It's different than the other one, but I don't think that's so critical. But I'm hitting there's a 0 again. That to me is probably telling me I got a bit of a problem here with something. Now that's just a guess because it's at the almost at the very start, but that could be indicative of a problem. So I'm going to have to check this a little further. But in any case, that's how you test them. You have to feed it with 5 volts. It's not just a resistor. You'll get nothing if you're trying to measure resistance, and I played with that for quite a while. So that's pretty simple to do. You might have to play a little bit to make something you can get on there. Ideally, if you had an old connector, you'd be in great shape. But you might do it with tiny alligator clips, but you do need all three to get it. So anyway, if you think you've got a bad pedal, that's how you test it. It's simple, but you do need a 5-volt power supply, which again, I'll put a comment in the description with a link to one on Amazon, which is very inexpensive. So if you found that useful, please like and subscribe.